Hello friends, this is Ryan Crowder. I'm the producing artistic director here at the Penfold Theatre, and like many of you, I'm home today. Today is Thursday, March 26th, the day that Penfold's production of Vincent would have opened. Of course, that's been postponed. It's hard to believe how much our world has changed in the last 2 weeks. I've been talking to many of you who are also working from home or whose lives have been upended by this virus, or who are working in grocery stores and medical facilities on the front lines dealing with people who are scared. And it can be overwhelming to think about the impact that this is having on the people in our world. But I will say that at the same time, I have been encouraged and inspired by you, seeing you continue to reach out to each other, to connect and encourage each other and to take care of each other. And so inspired by that has caused us at Penfold to reflect on what our part is as theater makers in this whole thing, how we can be of use. And I think the answer to that is what it's always been. You know, there are a lot of voices out there that would lure us into thinking that we are in a story of fear and hopelessness and isolation, and that can cause us to live from a position of self-protection. And we could go down that road, or we could choose to believe that we are living in a story of hope and connectedness and resilience. And so we believe at Penfold that it's our job to tell and amplify those stories that remind us that by coming together, we're going to get through this, and that there is plenty of love and joy to be grateful for now and when this thing is long gone. So in the spirit of that, we are launching a new series. We're calling it our Spring Screen series. It's going to kick off tomorrow and go all the way through the end of May. Each week, we'll release a new digital featurette, which will be available for a limited time only. We're going to start with pieces from the Penfold Vault. These are digital recordings of full Penfold productions with a little introduction by one of the members of our creative team explaining what the piece is and why we're including it in the series. Those are going to be available totally free of charge. After that, we're going to do some behind-the-scenes looks at the shows that you would have seen on our stages this spring, Vincent and The Tempest. The artists on those projects are continuing to work on them, so we'll get to talk to them about their process and why these stories still matter in a post-COVID-19 world. And then we'll wrap up the series by looking at some projects that we've been working on for a long time, but have not announced publicly. And so we're going to pull back the curtain, give you a peek at those shows so that we can all have something to look forward to. I think it's going to be a super fun series, something different for us. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you can join us. Before we jump into that tomorrow, I do want to pause and say that part of our mission at Penfold is to financially support our local theater professionals. And one of the ways that we're doing that is by continuing to hire them and pay them, even though Penfold is not taking in any kind of ticket income right now. And so if you are in a position to give, we know not everybody is, and that's okay, but if you're fortunate enough to be in that position and you're looking for ways to help people locally, we'd ask that you consider a tax-deductible contribution, and it would be much appreciated. So anyway, we're going to kick things off tomorrow with our Spring Screen series. Keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, know that we're thinking about you, friends, and sending our love through the interwebs. We'll see you tomorrow.